I'm gonna tell the people what you're all about.
Yes.
People over to us to fucking fat shame me and making sure that they say Jim and them sent me.
It's like that first night, it was thousands and thousands of comments on this woman says, my husband has affairs and I don't care. I want the women to let me be.
Welcome to the Blonde Highlight Show. Give it up for your hosts, Chrisio and Kyle Hennessy.
Welcome back to Blonde Highlight.
Hi, everybody. Okay, I just gotta say, this is coming out on Tuesday. Monday is the Met Gala, and there's also so many albums coming out right now. Like the Zara just dropped like her remix album, Girls Trip. Beyonce's allegedly dropping. I've been going full crazy with the Beyonce conspiracy theories on the album, what's going down. And Casey Musgraves is dropping an album, and I'm leaving town, and I'm like, oh, I gotta be locked in.
You're going to have to be locked in. You're going to have to keep your toes. You're going to have to keep your toes somewhere in LA for this one.
I know, exactly. I'm going to be there the whole time, and they're going to be like, Kyle didn't even say a word because she's just been like on her phone diving into like the pop culture of it all. Just
pop culture of it all.
Yeah. Oh, fuck pop culture. Okay. We're just going to go in with it. Okay. All our fucking comments are filled with people saying, Jim and them are pop culture.
Okay, we need to just address this a little bit, and I might do a little bit of a deep dive here.
Okay.
Like, are you buckled in? Because I'm buckled in.
I'm buckled up. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so there's this podcast, and it's called Jim and Them. Okay, so here's the thing, is that Kyle and I have this expression, which we have mentioned on the podcast, which led us to this point where Kyle will say, oh, it's giving Jim and them.
Yeah.
Giving Jim and them.
Giving Jim and them.
Just a little, like, just a little word, just a little, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's a little catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like if something's kind of like shady or whatever, we're like, oh yeah, that's Jim and them.
Yeah. A little broken down, it's Jim and them.
Yeah.
Right? 40% Jim and them. Yeah. So we wake up one day, okay, and our YouTube is flooded with all of these comments saying Jim and them is pop culture, Jim and them have sent us. And so we're like, oh my God, what is this? So these comments obviously lead us to the Jim and Them YouTube page. So it's a podcast. If our listeners know us and the people that know us can vouch and say that, of course, we've never heard of you. We've never heard of Jim and Them.
No.
Okay.
No. And I will say this, I didn't catch it the next morning. It was happening live. Like I was at home and I just kept seeing these random notifications. It was late at night and I look and they were literally live streaming it. And in the middle of it when I caught it, and it's like they were, and they said that they had a Google alert on their name and our episode set off their Google alert. So they started to like look at it.
Okay. And so
Judy went back home. She told Jim and them, and then everybody knew.
Isn't that weird? Wait, what? Weird. That it was Judy, and then Judy told Jim and them. Yeah, is this not? Okay, Judy must.
So here's the thing, is that they start this whole thing of saying, it's so weird. We mentioned the name Judy. Apparently they have like an association with the name Judy. We were telling a story about a cruise ship. I don't even remember the story. And we were like, yeah. And then Judy tells Jim and them, just because like, of course, if somebody's named Jim, they obviously know Judy. Like it's just mad.
They go hand in hand.
Exactly. And so they find this and they all of a sudden are pointing out how crazy and what a coincidence this is. And I'm listening and I'm actually thinking like, holy shit, this is actually pretty cool. Like, this is fucking hilarious. Like, we have like made up this whole thing and it actually exists. So they continue a little bit here.
Coincidence. And she's using the term like she told Jim and all of them. Like she's not like, is that what just happened? Because otherwise it does feel like it's like someone made a fake AI podcast. They kind of explain it a little bit. That was shocking and weird and disorienting.
Swinging in that goddamn mouse.
That was
Judy's
me.
telling every.
Judy was on the cruise ship.
Judy went back home. She told Jim and them, and then everybody knew.
And they're like laughing. She's laughing really hard at that, but they have like a gate or a compressor on, so like you can't even hear the laugh.
Not true. Not true. Actually, when I left my ass off, it goes silent. But this is when it takes a twist from, oh, this is really fucking cool, to,
You know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't have incredibly flattering pictures that look nothing like you. This screen next to the real versions of you. Yeah. It is not a good choice. Yeah.
They're
And then
fucking
everybody
cartoons.
knew.
They're fucking cartoons. They are not a airbrush photo of us. It is a fucking cartoon of us.
Here, but there's one thing I did want to get to. This
yeah. And then, so what's so funny then is then they decide that they're going to continue to dissect and they're going to do all this. So now they're putting us down like as if it hasn't been said or done to us before. Okay. We have a couple middle-aged white men putting us down, calling us fat, calling us like whatever they're alluding to. We look better in our cartoon photo. Okay. But then what I find really, really interesting is that then as soon as they say that they search us and see that we have a following, the tune changes.
How I found this, I got a Google alert. Oh, because they kept saying our name? Well, because, dude, they released that as a short. They released that as a short on
Judy
their...
went back home. She told Jim and them, and then everybody knew. Roxy and them, everybody knows. Judy went back
There's
home.
no reason to release this unless you're releasing it for us to find and have this reaction. And like the title of it is Jim and... But they
So now they think that we're releasing this whole thing just to get their attention.
Yeah. So what they said is they thought that it was an AI video made to troll them. And then they went and found us and they're like, oh, they're actual real people. They're not AI. But it's just like, here's the thing is, it's like, we don't say Jim and them. We say Jim and them.
Anyways, they go on to proceed. We just got to give you the backstory here a little bit. They go on to proceed to say that we made this whole thing for them because we wanted them to notice. So they talk their shit, they do whatever, and then they see our profiles and they turn their tune.
Bunzo bombed them. Wow. Good for them. Now they're getting comments on their podcast. I did look them up. Like, I mean, they have followers on IG and shit. Friends of the show, Blonde Highlights. Chris Yeo has 116,000 followers. Is this botted, you think? What is this?
So then they go on to say now that we're friends of the show and all of this. Kyle, what were you saying about not even saying Jim and them?
One, we're not saying Jim and them. We're saying Jim and them, and it's a completely different thing.
I know. And like, here's the thing is that like, at first we were like, okay, cool. Like kind of funny. These guys are assholes, like whatever. And we decided to leave it alone. But like Jim and them can go fuck themselves because now it has gotten to the point where they are sending their listeners to my Instagram page. I have received countless DMs of being fat shamed by them fetishizing me, and they all say Jim and them sent me. And now they've taken it to my actual profile and they're leaving fat shaming comments and then making sure that they go and send me a direct DM to be like, Jim and them sent me. So I'm not saying this to be like, boo-hoo, Jim and them, like, stop fucking sending your people because I don't give a shit. However, like, I just want to let people know that, like, this is the kind of people that you really are, that you're sending people to my page and you're having them fat shame me.
Yeah, no, and it was like that first night, it was thousands and thousands of, maybe not thousands and thousands, but it was like probably around 1,000 or so comments on different things. And they were going through the YouTube shorts, they were going through our TikToks, our Instagrams, our everything, and just leaving tons of just like Jim and them or pop culture or like random other things. And then they started it on our personal social medias, okay? And I know that like I got like a ton of comments like about my appearance and everything else as well. And but what I've also noticed too is that like I've had a major uptick in like guys sliding in the DMs as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I get insults on my videos like all the time. Like it's not out of the blue. That may not even be them. But there's just like, we've been flooded, and it's been like, what, like 6 weeks or something now, and we're still being flooded by these people's fans.
And like at first, like I said, like kind of funny. And like I feel like you're kind of getting the ones that are coming on you and like coming in you that are coming at you and like sending you these like hot DMs. I'm getting things that are like, you're a fat pig. I want to run you over with my truck to hear you squeal. P.S. Jim and M sent me. They are pop culture.
Oh my God.
So like, thanks, Jim and them. Thanks for shining the real light on yourselves, you fucking dicks. Like, good for you.
Good for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, I think I saw like, I don't know. I watched that part of that one where we were being talked about, but like, it's actually painful to watch. I was like, who the fuck are these like middle-aged men in Vegas? Like, what the fuck are they doing?
And they're like obsessed with Corey Feldman. And like,
Still.
he's pissed too. And like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, I don't, and like now I see, I don't know if this has always been a thing, because I checked them out because I actually received that one about wanting to kill me to hear me squeal just like the other day. And I went to their profile and now I see it's like Jim and them and they have like the Pornhub colors. It's like, you guys are so sick. And the sexual messages that I have been receiving where it says Jim and them sent me, so fucked.
That's crazy. You know what I will say though? I did hear them say one moment, like they were like, well, which one would you rather fuck? And then they were like, that's obvious.
Like, so fucked.
Yeah.
It's actually giving our definition of Jim and them.
It is giving Jim and them. That's the thing. That's the thing. They lived up to Jim and them.
And, you know, I just find it's so funny, you know, is that like, as soon as they saw our profile, because as you heard, they said their shit. Okay. They said their shit. They sent people to comment, which again, funny, hilarious, whatever. Thanks for the engagement. But then as soon as they saw our profile and that we have more followers than them, it turned into, oh, I should apologize because I said something really mean and I'd rather this be a fun coincidence than Jim and them are mean. And at first we didn't give a shit. But now, like, you guys are disgusting. You're literally disgusting to be sending your listeners over to us to say these things.
Exactly. I gotta admit something. I still kind of don't give a shit. But I do want to publicly beef with them.
I don't give a shit. I don't care when I read it. Like, I haven't heard 1,000 times in my life, like, you're a fat bitch. Like,
right.
your pictures are edited. Like, I haven't been picked on by men in my life. I just want to highlight it just to show the people out there that this is what they're doing.
Exactly. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Jim. Fuck them.
Yeah. And now I'm mad because I forgot to put on my fucking sunglasses to read them. And they're going to use screenshots.
Yeah.
The trolls.
Like, what are they going to say now?
Exactly.
What are they going to say now? They're not going to acknowledge it. Just like we weren't going to acknowledge them. But now I'm like, fuck. I'm going to tell the people what you're all about. Yes. People over to us to fucking fat shame me and making sure that they say Jim and them sent me.
Exactly. And I will say, like, when it comes to the situation, like, we've both worked in entertainment and around a kind of world where we have gotten maybe a little accustomed to being insulted or being online bullied or being whatever. And I think that we have good coping mechanisms with it. And we have learned to not take it too serious. But think of the people that don't have that kind of, you know, and then this would happen to them. They're going to like lose their mind with the constant whatever.
And I also just think it's just, you two are like grown men. You have what seems to be a successful podcast. You've been around for a long time. Like, why are you trying to bring us down? Why are you sending your listeners over to my page to bring us down? Why are you doing that? I don't understand, but like, what are you gaining from that?
I don't know.
Like, what type of reaction do you want from me? Like, Kyle's getting all the messages that are like, hey, baby. And I'm getting the ones that are just like, someone told me to slow down on my eating. They replied to a story when I was talking about the Tim Tam cookies. And they told me to slow down on my eating. Jim and them sent me.
Okay.
Jim and them are pop culture.
I think you're getting bullied more than I am. And you know what I wonder what it is I wonder if because you are a model, that they feel a little extra permission to like come at your appearance.
Maybe.
Where like, I'm kind of like, I'm a hot mess. I don't know. I just like, I haven't got the same amount of like insults, or I've just not even processed it. Like, I'm just like, whatever, bitch, just like scrolling by and not pay attention.
Or like, and like, I'm not even just saying this, but like, it's not like they're, you know?
That's the thing. These are fucking fucking not even cute
They're
middle-aged men.
Like, they're not even hot. Like,
No.
what legs are you standing on to fucking do this? Like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
no hot
sorry.
man would take their time to do this either.
I mean, like, they must have like world's smallest dicks to be sending these other grown-ass men. They're like, these women mentioned us in a fucking podcast. They tricked me. I thought it was AI.
Well, I think we've spent enough time talking about those people. So let's talk about people in Reddit.
Confession time.
But I do think that like every episode we should just drop a Jim and them somewhere so it sets off their Google alerts.
Oh my God, I know. They're gonna be like, these bitches aren't AI.
No, let's turn it around. We should terrorize them.
So stupid. Okay.
Okay.
Do your confession, girl.
Okay. This woman says, my husband has affairs and I don't care. I want the women to let me be. And she's saying, yes. So what she's saying is she's been married to this guy. And like they've been married for a while and she doesn't care. They're like love each other. They're not getting split up or whatever. But she said that he's into some freaky, weird, kinky sex shit. And she's just not. And she knows for a fact that he's like cheating on her and sleeping with these other women. And she's like, fine. So she's just like living with it and just like not telling him that she knows, but also just like she's hardly having sex with him anyways. And she's like, we're not getting split up or anything. And I really don't care because I don't want to do that weird, freaky, kinky shit with him. But she said the problem is that all of these girls that he's sleeping with, you know what I mean? They break up and they're like, I'm going to go tell your wife. And so she's just getting DMs and messages by all these people saying, I've been sleeping with your husband. And she's just like, leave me the fuck alone. I really don't care. Like, leave me alone. She said some woman had literally cornered her to the grocery store and was like, oh, you need to know this, whatever. And she's just like, oh God, we don't know.
This is classic case of my husband exhausted me.
Yes.
She said, I love the man. I'm not changing my lifestyle. I'm going to turn a blind eye because I'm exhausted. He exhausted her so much that she's like, you know what? You ladies go do the freaky shit.
Right.
I'm gonna sit here and spend the money and get all the wife perks, but you guys go ahead. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to deal with this shit. Don't even tell me anymore.
Exactly.
You're not going to get the reaction you want. I don't care.
I know. I'm hoping that she has like a prenup and then the prenup there's a cheating thing. And just in case something does go wrong, she can have the proof and be like, listen, I did know all the whole time.
Yeah.
I would just rather you have sex with those girls instead of me.
Honestly, it's his fault.
Yes. Always.
It's his fault that she is so checked out. I wonder if he's even doing it now to see if she still cares. That's some tantrum some man would play.
Oh, exactly.
Like,
they do that sometimes because they want you to get a reaction.
That's giving Jim and them. Sorry.
It is. The reaction makes them feel validated or something.
Yes. All right. Okay. Next one. I had a work husband and then his real wife emailed me. Everyone jokes about a work husband, except mine got a little too real. We'd get lunch every day, text outside work, and he'd vent about his marriage. you know where this is going. One day I get an email from his actual wife, subject line, hope he was worth it. I quit my job next week and told everyone I was pursuing new opportunities.
Oh my God. So there probably wasn't anything going on. The wife just got like, thought there was.
And the wife was like, why the fuck are you having a work wife? I'm your wife.
No, exactly.
Feel like the term work wife and work husband is gross. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. I feel like it's kind of like, why can't we just be friends?
Yeah, that is a little
Like,
weird.
why can't I just be like, yeah, my friend at work? Why do I have to be like my work husband? Like, I got another man at work who I'm paid to be around. Like, no, it's just a friend. Why make it weird? I think it makes it weird.
Yeah, it's like, why brag about having a second ball and chain stuck at work? Like,
I'm already bound to the shackles of these rings. I don't need another thing. Like, one husband's enough.
yeah, I get that. But it's also like, oh my God, it's so hard. When you think about it, like how much people work sometimes, it's crazy to me that like how much they'll spend more time with their work whatever person than they do their own partner. And I always like die when I like meet somebody or whatever and they're like introduce me to their like partner, and then later on you find out that they met each other at work. And you want to know more tea. Like, I need to know, were you still married? What was happening? Did you do it on the copy machine? Like, what happened? How did we get here? But now it's happy after whatever.
That fumble, it's giving Jim.
She fucking Jimin them. This is what we do. We use this as a way, if anything, it's like she fucking Jimin them that sentence.
Yeah, fucking Jimin them.
She fucking. That's how we use it now.
Let's just be clear. Our listeners know when you can't hear me, it's not because there's a problem with our audio. It's because that's how I laugh.
Yes. And for your information, I shorten silent laughs too.
Sorry, I'm gonna really just like. Anyways, I'm so territorial that if somebody was calling Michael their work husband, I'd be like, He has one wife.
Mm-hmm. She's showing up.
Okay, I put up with all this shit of being a wife. I'm the only one who gets that title.
She's pulling up in a fucking minivan with a Louisville Slugger.
It is a caravan.
It's a caravan.
It's a caravan.
I just picture you like pulling up with like the most like get pumped kind of music, and like she has like she's blaring Carrie Underwood, like I dug my car key into this whatever the car where she's like beating up his car with a baseball bat and like keying his car and stuff. She's blaring that in the caravan. She's pulling up, fucking dogs in the car barking. She got a baseball bat out the window. She's like, "I'm gonna get you, fucking bitch."
His what? Can we talk Toby on my back right now?
Hilarious.
No, I don't like it. I would never want anyone to call them Michael's work wife. Like, no.
No, that's fucked. Okay, I got one more.
Okay, one more, and then we gotta go.
It's good, okay? This is a confession. I left an anonymous, harsh review on my coworker's book 2 years ago, and now I have to listen to her quote it in meetings. And so basically her coworker wrote this book and it's like published and it's out there. And so this woman, she goes on to like all Goodreads, which is like a thing. And she left an anonymous like review. And she's basically saying like, this doesn't add up to this and correct this. Like she really just gave the most detailed review ever. And I just want to say like, this is probably uncalled for. You really didn't need to go in with a review like that, especially someone you know. But now the woman is just constantly bringing up and reading the quotes. And she's just sitting there like, oh my God. And she's never going to tell her.
I dug that deep into her.
She's never going to tell her. That. And as a Virgo, I think I can relate to this. This is something that like, I would like maybe possibly do. And not be proud of it.
Now, see, I just feel like things can't be taken back. Like, you need to be careful. Like, once you put it out there, it's out there, and this is your karma.
Yes.
You must have done something else that was pretty bad, because now this is haunting you, and you get to be annoyed by this now.
Do you want to know something that I did once? It's not that long ago. So I had okay, I'm gonna out myself for this, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this. So I did this like personal branding course. And like as part of one of the exercises, we had to write down like note cards for each person who spoke. And I thought they were not ever going to see or whatever, but because we were trying to come up with like celebrities that they remind you of, or like random things that we see in them that maybe they wouldn't see about themselves. And I took it too literal. I got in too hard, okay? And there's this one, and I feel so bad. And she may hear this, but I said, because they was like, what would be her celebrity look like? I said the fucking daughter from Bob's Big Burger. That show?
Bob's Burger?
From Bob's Burger, yes. The girl that does like the little twerk thing with the Bob. I said that she reminds me of her. Why the fuck did I say that? Why did I write it down? And then at the end of the exercise,
that's mean girl shit.
At the end of the exercise, we had to turn the note cards in. I did not think that was happening. And then we all had to read the note cards. So she read it.
No.
Yes. And I was just like, oh my fucking God. I think I called you and was like, Chris, what do I do? I don't know when that just happened. I Virgo'd hard.
I remember you being like, Chris, all mine were so nice.
They were like building me up. Okay. So much. To make it worse, I'm at another thing, another comedy advice thing. And this girl is speaking. Mind you, I've talked to her a bunch of times. I like her. I didn't mean to be mean. She brings it up. She's like, well, apparently people said I look like the girl from fucking Bob's Burger. I've heard.
Complex.
Yes, I've heard her say it a couple times since then. And I'm just like, oh my God. I think I said once, who would do that?
You need to think of like a really super hot celebrity and tell her one day that she looks like her, and then hopefully that'll erase the comment of Bob's Burger.
Yes.
But okay, I do feel like we need to go because this is our time. But honestly, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for listening to our rant. And yeah, we love you guys.
Yes.
Be sure to follow our YouTube, our TikTok, our Instagram.
We're everywhere. Our YouTube.
It's going places.
Yes.
Alrighty, guys. We love you. Have a great day. See you next week.
Bye.